Saturday the 30th of June, I think. This is the nuke box with the queen cell in it from last week. Right, I don't remember which frame it was. So let's just check to see if there's any laying worker eggs milling about. Let's see. Interesting. Have we got any eggs? We've got eggs. We've got a queen in here, perhaps. Alright, let's not get my hopes up. Oh, we've got some brood. Good grief. Good grief. Not expecting that at all. Interesting. Okay. We have... That is not drone comb. Now, I can't see any evidence of any queen cell on here. I honestly can't remember where I put the queen cell in this nuke box last week. Sometimes you get a queen that needs practice laying, but which frame was it that had the egg queen cell on? And we've got loads of brood. Now this is bizarre because that's the old queen cells that I put in a few weeks ago that they're chewing out. That's wow. This is, I wasn't expecting this. We have some cells with one egg in, two in there. It's about 2 or 3 or 4 in some of these cells. Wow. I think the nuke box wins a reprieve. Well, all we can say is that that queen cell I gave them last week has been broken down. I don't even know which frame it came from. I would have thought it was the middle one. So having one frame of capped brood and a few eggs is likely. But I've got capped brood on this frame and this frame. Thinking perhaps they had a queen the week before, because there wouldn't have been enough time for that queen cell I gave them last week to have been properly capped over, and then to wait. It's only been 7 days since I put the queen cell in here, so it's possible that the queen, they could have already had a queen in here. And I must have missed it. I must have missed it. And I'm going to have to go back at my videos and have another look. Wow. Well, last week I was very close to knocking these bees out onto the fronts of other hives. The brood pattern I'm seeing is fairly solid. When I think about it, last week I only looked at the cell that had, the frame that had the queen cell on. I didn't look at the other frames, and if I had looked at the other frames, I might have seen brood pattern. So that's probably where I've gone wrong last week. If I'd have gone through every single frame, I would have seen that there was already brood pattern in this nuke box, and that it didn't need another queen cell. Well, there we are. Right, so the nuke box gets a reprieve.